Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Alex here, and today I want to talk about 5 different tricks that I've implemented in my day-to-day that are helping me stay on track with my current weight loss journey. Without further ado, let's jump right into number 1. Cook your meals at home. It's as simple as that. Know what you are eating. The idea of weight loss is to consume less calories than what you are spending. However, in order to know how much you are actually consuming, you need to know what you're eating. And restaurants don't cook to be lean, they don't cook to help you with your fitness goals, they cook so that the food is delicious, which means there's usually a lot of fat, there's usually either butter or oil. They're not using the leanest meats either because the leanest meats will be dry, and by cooking at home, you actually know how much you're consuming. And therefore, you know how much energy you need to spend to be in a calorie deficit. And at the end of the day, to lose weight, that is your goal. It's as simple as that. Cook your meals at home, know what you're consuming. We're gonna go into tip number 2 because they kind of go hand in hand. Make sure that you're using tools at your disposal. By tools, what I mean is get yourself a food scale. This is Scarlett. I call her Scarlett because she's right. And she stays on my counter every day while I'm on my weight loss journey. It is actually very hard to judge how much of anything you're putting into your meal without actually having a scale or some sort of a measurement. And that's where Scarlett comes in. And you might tell me, Alex, I'm so good. I know I've looked at so many meals. I can tell you on top of my head, if I look at a piece of chicken, how much it weighs. I'm gonna say, good, you are not the majority. And to show you, we're gonna actually play a game. So look at those 4 bowls/plates. Each one of them contains a different ingredient. The first one is Greek yogurt, 0% fat. The second one is a raw tomato. The third one is protein granola. And the fourth one is semi-sweet chocolate chips. All right, looking at those plates, take the time, pause the video, and try to guess how many grams are in each bowl. Did you get your guesses in? Drum roll, please. They're all actually 100 grams. So you can see that the volume differs based on the density of each item, and all the different ingredients that you are going to be cooking with each have a different density. To add on to the challenge, we're gonna go back to different plates. Try to guess how many calories are in each one of the ingredients. Pause. All right, did you guess? And here are the results. Was it close to what you thought, or was it quite different? Majority of us probably wouldn't get it right. And that's where your Scarlett equivalent will come into play. So don't be afraid to use your tools at your disposal. Number 3 is beware of sauces, and I'm including salad dressings in there. So all of those yummy sauces or salad dressings that we buy at the store, I don't know if you've ever taken a look at the nutritional values, if you looked at the calories, but a lot of them have a lot of calories per tablespoon, and a tablespoon is really not that much when you put it on your plate. So chances are you actually, when you're serving yourself salad dressing, you're probably using at least 2 or 3 times the portion if you're having a big salad, or if you're eating a big meal and you're using a sauce. For the satisfaction value that it adds in terms of making you feel full, those are not very valuable calories. So instead, what I have started doing is I have started to make my own sauces at home. Most of the time they are yogurt based, so plain yogurt, 0% fat. And I use different spices in there. I blend it with different herbs. And it just altogether is quite yummy, but it is actually giving me a lot of protein and really not that much calories. Just beware of those. A lot of people go to the restaurant and, they're like, I'm going to take the healthy option, and oh, I only had a salad for lunch when we went out to eat. They don't really understand that their salad was doused in very, very calorie dense dressing, and therefore they didn't really cut down that much on the calories. So keep that in mind. Sauces and dressings, beware of them. Number 4, don't drink your calories. A lot of the time, we would get juice or get some alcoholic beverage or a mocktail with our meal, and we don't realize the amount of calories that we're actually drinking. And the thing with drinking your calories is that you don't get that same satisfaction as if you ate them, because they don't fill you up as much. So my suggestion would be drink water. If you really don't like drinking water, maybe try infusing it with some lemon juice or some cucumber. Drink some herbal teas as well. Get sparkling water. Some drinks that are 0 calories. And that way you're saving all of your allocated calories for the meals. Now, that doesn't mean don't ever go out while you're on a cut and drink with your friends, but beware and make sure that you have a limit. Also beware of alcohol, because of the side effects of alcohol. Once you start drinking and maybe you're in your second or third drink, you might care less about the importance of your cut. So it's a double-edged sword. And number 5, this is one that I apply especially when I'm working from home, but also when I'm going out to a party. That is, serve yourself on a plate. Don't ever just sit next to the container, whether it's a bag or the big serving plate, and just start nibbling from there, because it's very hard to portion control. So what am I referring to? Let's say you have a bag of chips. If you sit down next to the bag of chips, it is open next to you, and you're just going about your day and you're nibbling away at it, chances are you're not going to realize that you're going to finish a significant part of that bag. Versus you serve yourself a little portion in a plate, you put the bag away, you go sit at your desk and you work. You're just going to consume that little portion that you served yourself. And that is where the difference lies. There are no bad foods, but you do have to moderate how much of it you're eating, because at the end of the day, you want to be on a calorie deficit. Same thing applies when you're at a party. If you just sit down next to the food and you just start nibbling away at it, you're not going to know how much you're consuming. Get a little plate, serving plate, put some things on that plate, and walk away and socialize in a different area. That's it for my 5 tips and how I stay in my calorie deficit. If you have any other that you'd like to share, put them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Drinks that are... I don't know if you can hear him.